What is going on, YouTube? It's TheDonphanatic here, and I'm bringing you a Wi-Fi battle here against a fellow streamer called TheDonphanatic. Yep, TheDonphanatic is correct, and I actually went onto his stream looking for a battle, and he gave me the choice of a tier to challenge, and I just asked him what tier he'd prefer, and well, we decided to have an NU match. So, yeah, here's the NU match against TheDonphanatic that I had, I believe, 5 days ago, maybe it was 6, I don't know. But yeah, here it is. I am gonna have my Rotom Frost, Ariados, Camera Up, Archeops, Licky Licky, and Prinplup on my team. He has Marowak, Jinx, Pyroar, Weezing, Musharna, and Sock. So this will be a rather interesting NU battle. Of course, I do say that about all my Wi-Fi battles. You know, don't really know how to commentate that well over these battles. But anyways, let's just get right into it. My opponent is going to lead off with his Marowak, and I'm going to lead off with TV Dinner, the Rotom Refrigerator. So I'm going to go for the Blizzard right off the bat, because I didn't know if he wanted to set up rocks and take his chances, but he doesn't take his chances. He actually switches into Musharna, so Musharna's going to take a Blizzard from TV Dinner, the Rotom Frost. So yeah, it does about 20% or so, give or take. The Musharna obviously does get healed to leftovers, and I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking. I'm tripping over my words, so I'm going to go right to Archeops, and unfortunately for me, he's going to go right for the Psychic. Thought maybe he set up some Calm Minds, but no, he goes for Psychic. That knocks my Archeops right down to the Defius, or Defius, or whatever, however you pronounce that, you know, ability. I'm going to go right for the knockoff, and unfortunately, not even the choice band can save Archeops from his horrible ability, so yeah, Psychic is going to finish off Archeops for sure. The critical hit did not matter, so Archeops is down on my side. Next one out, Pink Widower, and this is where I'm going to set up some hazards. I'm going to set up that Sticky Web, and maybe try to get some, you know, some entry hazards, like Toxic Spikes down. He does go for the Yawn, so I'm not wanting to keep, you know, Pink Widower in. I don't want Pink Widower to be set up fodder. So I'm going to set out Prinplup, and Psychic is going to hit it. And I'm going to try to set up my Stealth Rock. He's going to withdraw the Prinplup, not the Prinplup, the Musharna, and go into Stalk. So I'm pretty threatened by Stalk. It does get caught in the Sticky Web, so if it does have Scarf, well, it won't be able to do too much. So I do set the Stealth Rock, which is good because there's more entry hazards around his team. I'm going to switch Prinplup out in case I need Defog for whatever reason. Probably won't need it. But I do go into Pink Widower, the Ariados, and his choice band of stock is actually going to go for close combat and do almost 60%. He did reveal that his stock was choice banded, so yeah. Anyways, I got my Pink Widower out, and I'm going to go for some Toxic Spikes, I believe here. Here's Smogma, the Weezing. So I do set up some Toxic Spikes, and thankfully Weezing is levitating, so when it sends it out again, it won't make the Toxic Spikes disappear. So I'm going to set up more Toxic Spikes, just to get a second layer down, and I'll just let Ariados faint. Pink Widower did his job. He's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp, which isn't really going to do too much to Pink Widower, considering Pink Widower is mainly my suicide, you know, entry hazard setter. So I'm going to actually switch Pink Widower out in case he has Toxic Spikes of his own on that Weezing. I'm going to go into Rotom Frost. He does go for a Sludge Bomb, and that does a hefty chunk of damage to Rotom. Now he's going to withdraw Smogma, the Weezing, and he is going to go into Musharna, which gets caught in the Sticky Web and takes some rocks damage, as well as gets poisoned badly. So I do go for the Volt Switch, and this should be enough to finish off Musharna and put it in the range where Poison can hopefully take it out, right? Well, Brimstone, the Mega Camera Up, is coming out, so let's see what Musharna did. What happens to Musharna? Musharna does not succumb to the poison quite yet. I am going to Mega Ball Brimstone, the Mega Camera, or the regular camera. I am going to Mega Ball it, and I am going to go for the Flamethrower. No, the Earth Power, rather, to take out Musharna. I'll probably show my for Flamethrower in case you decide to be slick and switch out the Musharna into Weezing and use Musharna as Death Fodder later. Blech. Anyways, here comes Marowak. Gets caught in the sticky webs, gets badly poisoned, and takes a little bit of Stealth Rock damage. Not too much though, so yeah. I'm gonna withdraw Brimstone. Don't want to risk Marowak on speeding for some bizarre reason and killing off Earthquake. I'm gonna go into Prinplup. He does set up Stealth Rocks, which isn't good for me. That's really what I didn't want to happen. So I'm going to go for the Scald on the Marowak. I don't think I go for Defog in this game because I'd rather have all those entry hazards piled up on his side of the field and just save myself from Stealth Rock. But yeah, this Scald will finish off the Marowak. Prinplup is doing an excellent job in this battle, getting those rocks up and taking out that Marowak. Not that it's really a big deal, but even so, here goes Nikio the Jinx. Gets hurt by Sticky Web, hurt by rocks, and badly poisoned. So that's a very good combination. And I'm going to withdraw Prinplup. Probably going to save it for Death Fodder later on. And in comes Pink Widower, the Ariados. So Ariados does take hefty rock damage, and it's just a sack play really. So goodbye Ariados. Ariados is knocked out. And Jinx is going to take some poison damage. We go right into Brimstone, the Mega Camera. They take a little bit of rocks damage. And he does withdraw Jinx and sends out Smogma, presumably to sack it off. I do go for a Flamethrower, and that hits Weezing pretty hard. Not hard enough to kill it. I don't run Fire Blast with Heat Wave because I don't like missing. Sadly though, is Weezing does outspeed my Mega Camera and thus goes to the Pain Split. But Brimstone will finish off Weezing with a Flamethrower. So goodbye Weezing. Next out comes Pyroar. Now, I don't know what this thing is going to be able to do. It gets caught in a sticky web. It gets hurt by rocks and badly poisoned all at once. I believe I withdraw a camera and stack off the Prinplup as Death Fodder. Nope, I was going to Dr. Mundo, my special wall, I believe. Instead, it takes rocks damage and does go for Hyper Voice. And that doesn't do enough. So, Licky's going to get healed with leftovers. And Pyroar's going to take some more damage. Now, I thought this was Specs or Scarf, however, it does show that he does have the Will-O-Wisp, which is unfortunate, as Dr. Mundo won't be able to do much. I'm going to knock off this item, and that is going to be revealed to be the Expert build. So, yeah. Now that Licky is burned, he's pretty much Death Fodder at this point. So, yeah, Licky is going to take some burn damage. And Hyper Voice again, I'm just stacking it off. Whatever. Don't know why I went for Cursed, actually. Really don't know why I went for Cursed there, but even so, I'm just going to let Licky faint. Dr. Mundo is his job, I guess. It walled Pyroar's attacks and knocked off his item. So I don't have to worry about possible Scarf Pyroar. And the Hyper Voice will finish off Dr. Mundo, the Licky, and that is that. So Pyroar does take some more poison damage and faints, finally. I believe all that's left is Sock? No. Jinx. So here's TV Dinner, my Rotom refrigerator. The Jinx does get caught in the sticky web and hurt by Stealth Rock. My Rotom Freeze does as well. I'm going to go right for the Volt Switch and hopefully take out that Jinx. It does not, sadly. But Jinx will probably faint due to the poison, so in comes Pretty Junior as Death Fodder once again. Gonna send something that was Death Fodder, and Jinx does go for Ice Beam, and that's gonna knock out Pretty Junior. You probably thought I'd go into camera, but you know, I had no reason to at this point. Jinx does faint to the poisoning, which leaves his stock versus my Rotom Refrigerator and Mega Camera. So he's going to send out Stock. And I did not send out Rotom Freeze because I was not confident that at this range Thunderbolt would be able to take out Stock. So if I did send out Rotom Freeze first, Stock would probably kill it, and then him being faster than Mega Camera, he would have took out Mega Camera as well, and that would have cost him the game. So he does go for close combat. That's going to knock out Brimstone. To lower his defense and special defense. He is going to take some poison damage, and now my final Pokemon, I believe, is Rotom. So TV Dinner is actually going to come out and hopefully finish it off with a Thunderbolt. I debated going for a Blizzard, not wanting to risk Thunderbolt not being enough, but then again, I also said to myself that, well, Blizzard would be even more risky, being that it has a high chance to miss, and well, it worked out. Thunderbolt did take out Stock. So, with that in mind, thank you guys for watching this battle. I'm sorry my commentary was all, you know, not that great and all trippy and stuff, but nonetheless, thank you for watching this battle. Hopefully, I'll have some more better commentary next time. So, yeah, see you in my next video, which will be the semifinals of my tournament that was held yesterday, and I'll be right back.